Okay, we are on our 5th corporation. Let's see if we can get some success on this one in particular. So we're doing Inventrix. The Inventrix uses brains as well as muscle when competing with other megacorps. Its motto, do it right. Inventrix is focused on research. So you start off with 45 mega credits. And as our first action of the game, you get to draw 3 cards. So these are automatically 3. But that's not a part of the setup. So actually that would be, we'll get the 3 after we determine the first 10 we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As first action of the game, draw 3 cards. You start with 45 mega credits. Okay, and then the effect, it's actually a pretty good one. Your temperature, oxygen, and ocean requirements are +2 or -2 steps, kind of your choice. So if it has something that pulls in here, let's say we've got nothing in front of me. How you doing with that? But some of these actually require certain amounts to be done. For instance, this has to be done with either requires 2% oxygen. So I could say instead of it being 2% oxygen, it could be -2, or it could technically be +4, or 0 or +4. So it allows me to move it up and down a little bit, get a card done early, which is the big thing, or I can do a card later if I needed to. So let's look at these initial aspects. Cards, see if we're able to terraform it all. Cards that just give you give you victory points and never keep. Increase your energy production, always valuable. Increase the plant production, always valuable. It's always the last thing I end up getting done is the oxygen. And I can do that as low as, honestly, -26. Here's an event, or not an event, an effect card. Pay 12 mega credits to place an ocean tile. Titanium may be used in place of it. So instead of, I'm going to do that and do that early, because I can also use the Jovian tags to give me 1 extra mega credit, or I'm sorry, 1 extra victory point. That would be a good one. Raise your temperature 2 degrees, place 2 oxygen tiles, remove 6 plants from another player. That's really expensive though, really, really expensive. Increase your mega credit production 1 step for each earth tag out. It's not gonna work. Each titanium you have is worth 1 mega credit extra, which I don't have any production of either of those things. Spend 4 energy to gain a titanium and increase the oxygen. Maybe. Put this in the maybe pile here. Increase your ME production 5 steps, and you get 1 victory point for every 3rd city in play. So if we ignore the victory point aspect, but it increases 5 points, we have to spend a lot and really do that right off the bat. Increase mega credit production 1 step for each space tag your opponents have. I'm gonna ignore that one. I mean, I don't think it's gonna give me 1. I mean, it'd be different if there were 5 players here, maybe 3 of them had it. It doesn't cost a ton. These 2 are given. I may actually do this one as well, because if I play it early, the only way to really get oxygen out there for the most part is paying for it. I get to pay 6 less each time. This doesn't cost a lot, and actually increases my oxygen level. And I don't have to spend too much to do it. 5 mega credits, I'm gonna put that aside. So 3, 6, 9, 12 is what the cost is to get those. I've got these in my hand now. Push this out a little bit. So I got those in my hand. And then my first action of the game is actually to take 3 cards. So what does that do? Big asteroid. Raise your temperature 2 degrees. Gain 4 titanium and remove 4 plants from any player. That works. Decrease your enemy production but increase your energy. Nuclear power plant. And this requires 4 science tags, but you can increase your energy production by 4. I've got 1 here, and that's going to be about it, but we'll hold on to it, see where we're at. So I'm going to do a few things here initially. First and foremost, I am going to get my... Oh, no, I cannot do this one yet, but I can do this one. So pay 4, and this will allow me to get this out, which increases my energy production 1. Since I can't do this, and I can't spend this to get that. This is consistently too. Oh, I just realized that. That is a consistent thing. Oh man, that could be huge. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 11 and I'm going to increase that energy production 1 more. I am going to spend, I'm going to spend 11 again and increase it 1 more time. And so that increases it, and maybe I can play this the next round and start getting some energy going. Maybe I've got some additional cards that'll help me as well. So honestly, that's the end of our first generation. Nothing usually ever happens at first generation, except you're kind of moving some pieces. So now we do production. So we're just at 14 with our mega credits. And we got the 3 energy. That's it. We're on to generation 2 already. Pull our 4 cards here. I love to know how everybody else plays this game solo. Like, is there a certain corporation you like to do? I mean, I've always randomly picked them, but then I got this idea of, hey, let's just go through them all, which I didn't really ever do before. So I've been taking my time to do it. It's been kind of fun. But I'm kind of curious how people handle that. And the success rate. That's the other thing I'd love to know. Somebody tell me what your success rate is, like percentage-wise. Okay, so my 4 card options. Look at the top card. Could care less. Spend 7 ME to increase your energy production. That costs almost nothing. I can increase it a lot quicker, because that will help this one here, which also helps heat. So it helps 2 things at once. Sabotage, take away 3 titanium or 4 steel. This is a takeaway thing. Okay, it doesn't do any good. Increase your heat production 4 steps by placing one of these tiles on an ocean. I'm definitely gonna get this one. I have a lot of others. But 4 is hard to pass up. I'd rather put the money towards the energy in order to get the oxygen for this one, for this. I might regret that one later, putting that away, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so in order to put this one out, I need to spend 3, and I could already increase this 2 because I have 15, and it's only 7 per. Oh no, wait. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can only increase it once. That's right. You can only use the action 1 time during a turn. Okay, so that's fine. So we're gonna increase it 1. And all I have is 7 left. The only thing I could do, I can't do. Okay. So we are already on to generation 3, or end of generation 2. So we're gonna add our mega credits again, which is still at 14. And we move our energy over to heat, and we're now at 4 energy. Okay, and we're on number 3. Let's see what kind of cards we have. I like to shuffle these cards a ton in different directions, and then what I do is create 2 piles, and then that way I try to access all of them a little bit better maybe. Look at the top card, don't care. Requires 3 oceans. I can get it. Increase your ME production. Great, but costs 27 to do. Once you get to 7% oxygen, you can increase your energy production by 1. That's not going to do me any good. Not that quickly. All right, so we're just going to focus on what we got. So, I want to go ahead and put this one out, which is going to cost 13. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this once right now. So I can do this action right here, which adds a titanium. You gain 1 titanium, and I increase my oxygen by 1. So by doing this and utilizing that feature, I may be able to get all my oxygen, well, not all my oxygen, but most of my oxygen just with that feature, but I got to keep increasing my energy production. So here is one I may utilize here. So it costs 10 though. I only have 9. I'm just short, but this allows me to increase my energy production again. Those are my energies. Oh, this one too, but that requires all those space tags, which I don't think I'm going to get, or science tags. Okay, so we'll focus on this one as possibly in the next one. I don't have enough for anything else, so we're done with already generation 3. So we're gonna work on production again. We're now at 15. We got our 1 oxygen. We have 4 of the energy, and that is it. And now I'm kind of regretting that heat thing because I needed that to increase. Okay, that's fine. So, our cards. Oh, we're on generation 4. All right, so what we got? I seem to get a lot of the blue cards this time around. 5 science tags. That's just not going to happen. I mean, I need more science tags to even come close to that, and I'm not going to get it quick. After you play an event card, you get 3 ME, okay? Increase your plant production by 1, or increase your terraforming rating. Not a fan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 10 for this one. Not ideal because this is going to make me go down 2 on this, but it's going to allow me to go up 3 on the energy, which goes to 7. Again, that one's going to be vital. I can't play any more of these. I have 7 to increase the energy again. Perfect. And I can go ahead and use 4 to get myself another titanium, which I did not pay attention to those cards. I remember titanium. That's a big one. And I get to increase the oxygen by 1. Okay. We are again at the end of round or generation 4. So our terraforming is now back down to 14 because I went -2. Lost one. And then our energy is now at 8, which is good because that'll help with moving more over the heat side. All right, now we're on 5. And we've done very little, but that's okay. We're getting the engine going. All right, let's check out our cards. After watching some of these videos, I wish somebody would be able to watch a few of these and kind of give me some tips too, because like I'd be curious to know like what's a trick you use to make this go better? What's something you do to make this whole process better? Anyway, it requires so tundra farming requires -6 degrees or warmer, which I can get that down to 8. You can increase your plant production 1 step and your mega credits by 2 and gain a plant. Decrease your ME production, but increase your energy production again. requires that you have titanium production. Decrease any titanium production 1 step, and then increase yours 1 step. I don't have any production. And this would let me just lose energy, which I don't want to do. So this would make me go down 1 again, but it may help me to increase these other ones faster. I'm going to keep that one. 16 just to increase that. I've got to wait way up there. No, thank you. So we got 3 there. This only requires 1 to play. I'm going to go down 1 more. But I am going to go up 1 more on that. I need stuff that requires the energy tags. Holy cow, I got 4 of them. Okay, so I'm going to utilize this again, which, oops, no, there's 8 there, right? So 7, right? Yep. No, what am I doing? Hold on. I messed up. I was going to require 4. Yeah. To give me 1 more of those. Increase the oxygen 1. Okay. I don't have any titanium. Oh, I do. Look at that. These can come in handy soon. Because these are 3, 6, 9. So that's helpful. That'll be helpful moving down the road too. So I did that. I did this 3, 6, 9. That would reduce this down to 16, right? Yeah. So that gives me enough to play that completely. Okay. So next time I have 12. And titanium may be used for the ocean tile, so that's good. I'm going to turn this in because there's no chance I'm going to be able to use that. This gives me 1. And I think that's the end of generation 5 already. So we are at how much? We're getting there. So production wise, now we're at -3 production here. But if we have 17, that is 1, 2, 3, which is back to 14. Hilarious. Okay. But I don't think we're going to do that anymore. Decrease that one. That'll be last time I do that one. Okay, so, and then, our energy moves over. Our energy production is now up to 9. There we go. And we're on generation 6. All right, let's see where we're at. Card-wise. All right. Opponents may remove you. Okay. Requires 3 science tags. Still no. Now I'm getting all these science tags I can put out. Sort of. Increase your energy production. I can't obviously do that. Once I'm at -4, I could get that down to -6. I can increase my plant production. This has no requirements. Decrease my energy, but increase my heat 1. I am going to do this one actually because I'm using a lot of energy for other things. I need just to get straight up heat production in that area. So I'm going to spend 3. Wow, I have like none. No money. Which I have enough for this at least. So I'm going to spend 11 on this right away. It will decrease this one, but I can increase this by 4. So that's a good thing. We're short on getting any energy or getting any heat production. I can spend 4 energy again to get a titanium and increase this one again. What am I doing? Right there. I can't spend 7 and I can't spend 12. So we're stuck. That's okay. Yep. All right. So we're in generation 6 already. The beginning of the game goes kind of quick, but generation 6 allows us 18 minus 3 is 15. Move our 5 over. We have 8, back to 8 production for energy. And our heat production is now at 4. This is a good thing. Oop. All right. We're going to generation 7 now. Halfway through. We've done this pretty quick. So soil factor, decrease your energy production but increase your plant. Gain a plant. Spend 3 energy to gain oxygen. I'm already doing that. Don't need that. And then this increases my mega credits, so that doesn't really do me any good either. All right, so let's start with our heat, because actually we've got enough to do heat twice. Is that correct? That's, oh, can't even count. That's 8, and that's 8. Oh, it's exactly correct. Yeah, so we have exactly enough heat production to increase 1, 2, which increases this by 2. Excellent. That gives us just enough here because we can use our event effect card from Inventrix to minus that by 2. So instead of 24, it can be negative 26. By paying 7, we can increase our plant production by 1. And then we're going to hold on to this card. Hopefully, close to the end, I'm able to do that and go from there. So let's see here. I could spend 7 to increase my energy again. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'd like to get an oxygen, or I'd like to get an ocean tile out. So I think we're good. End of 7, end of 7, end of 7. So 20, right? Minus 3 is 17 for our mega credit production. We are now at 1 plant. Our heat does move over. Oh, that's what I didn't use last round. Okay, I am going to do this in hindsight. So I apologize, it's kind of cheating, but that's okay. I forgot to do that. Okay, so this now moves over. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, but I get back to 8 energy and I'm at 4 heat production. Okay, so we're now in generation 8. Let's see, medical lab, increase our mega credits 1 step for every building tag you have. I have 5 building tags. For every 2. So that would be, with 5, it would basically increase by 2 levels. Which should from now on give me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Which isn't even enough for the 16 it would cost me to pay for that. Okay. Spend titanium to add a fighter source to this card. That is great if you're wanting a lot of points. I'm just trying to get the place terraformed. Look at the top 4 cards and play that. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna use any of those cards, but I'm gonna use all the heat. I have 8, which will get us up 1, which increase that, which increases our heat production 1. I'm gonna use 4 energy to give me a titanium and increase our oxygen 1. Boom and boom. Then I have 12 available to put an oxygen tile out, or I'm sorry, ocean tile out, which it gives me 2 plant production in that spot, and I increase my mega credits again. I think I've already done that. I've got 15 left in mega credits. I'm actually gonna hold on to those right now for the last bit here. So we're at the end of generation 8. We're gonna go back to production. So this is 24 minus 3 is 21. Our plant production is 1. Our energy actually moves over. Our energy energy production is 8, and our heat production is 5 now. Okay, now we're getting in the home stretch. We have to have a card that really does some immediate effects to help us here. So effect, you play a space event card and you gain 3 mega credits and 3 heat. Fascinating. That's a fascinating card. It'd be great if it was right at the beginning. Again, one of those effect cards is really... These blue cards are only good if you're really getting them in the first 5 generations. Because the only thing I would have here is this one here, which would give me some things, but not enough. Media Archives, gain a mega credit for every event card played, which I haven't played one. Research Outpost. When you play a card, you pay 1 less mega credit for it. Plus, to do this, you place a city next to no other tile. And then this is just for points. I'm gonna say no to these two. Okay, so let's start with our heat. We're gonna increase that one, increase our mega credit. We're gonna take 4 energy for our effect, which will give us a titanium, and increase oxygen 1. Perfect. Next, we are going to spend 12 to increase our, to get another oxygen. Ocean. Can't speak. Ocean. Right? Which is 2 of those. Increases that by 1. I do find it fascinating that the process I'm doing this with, by basically using this ore processor effect, I spend energy and it increases my oxygen 1 step. I've actually got like no greenery out, which will affect my points at the end a little bit, but obviously I never care about that. My titanium production right now, I have 12. This is 27 to get this out. Obviously, I'd only have to pay 15. I like to wait still 1 more step for that. It's not a production thing. It's just kind of makes it happen. Gosh, I'm a few short now still of the the plant production to get something. I can. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a little short of that, but I'll have it here, so that's not gonna matter. I'm gonna pay for that. My heat production is really low. I'm gonna actually spend 14 here to get the energy up 1, or I'm sorry, the heat up 1. So that'll only increase it 1, but it also increases the production by 1 to 6. All right, so I think we're at the end of 8. So that gives us 28 minus 3 is 25 mega credits. We still have 1 plant production, and the energy here moves to heat. We have still 8 of the energy and now 6 of the heat. All right, let's see what kind of cards we can get this round. So far we're looking in pretty good shape, I think. Place your marker on a non-reserved area only. You may place a tile here. Requires 3 science tags. Nope. I can increase my energy production again. If I can do that for 7. Basically 14, and this would cost 14. And I can draw a card. Or 12. I just like conserving my cards near the end. Okay, let's go through the process again, 1 step at a time. We're gonna go backwards on this, and we're gonna do that properly. So we're gonna increase our heat 1, because we have 8. we're going to utilize the ore processor and increase our, gives us a titanium again, and it increases our oxygen, which increases our mega credit. We are at this level 8% of oxygen, which helps increase our energy again, or our heat again, which increases that. Moving along, we don't have enough plant. Titanium is now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 3 times 5 is 15, which would mean we only have to pay. I'm still gonna wait on that. I might as well wait a little bit till near the end, because all it does is increase heat, gives us some titanium. Oh yeah, so the biggest thing is spend 12 here to get another ocean out here, right there. Which will give us 2 of those and give us 1 of those. Now, by doing that, that actually gives us another, now a plant. Greenery we can put out. We'll put right here. That increases oxygen. This increases this. And gives us 2 plant production sitting there. All right. It appears near the end here, as I'm getting closer, that heat and honestly ocean is going to be a little bit of an issue. We can definitely hold our money though right now. See what maybe we get over here. It's not going to hurt us to hold it. I don't feel like increasing production is going to help, so trying to increase our, basically nothing over here is really going to help us right now. We can hold the money and do it all kind of near the end. So we're at the end of round, actually we're at the end of 9, because we actually removed that last time. So the end of generation 9, so we're at 33 minus 3 is 30. We have 1 plant production, move our energy over. We have 8 energy, and we now have 6 heat. All right, let's see, we got 4 cards here. Okay. That's kind of like this one, the Steelworks ore processing. I liked it a little logistically though, how steel would help oxygen. The only thing I could think of is by creating the, I mean, it's not so much pollution sometimes, but sometimes, or turning, here you go, turning the soil into steel and oxygen sounds good. It takes a lot of energy. I just don't, I mean, maybe it puts in some condensation, creates clouds, which would help the oxygen levels. I'm not really sure. What's the ore production say? Processing ore, I don't know. Decomposers, lose energy production, no thank you. Okay, so back to the, moving through the cycle here. We have enough for a heat production. Increase that by 1 right on the crease, how annoying. We're gonna use the 4 here to increase our oxygen again. We don't have enough for greenery. And, oh, and I forgot the oxygen gives me one of these. So now I have 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Yeah, we just have 9. Might as well just make it happen. Okay, so, you know what, I'm really not. I'm gonna wait. That way I don't have to spend any money. Use the 12 here, put out another ocean tile. That gives me 2 more plant. I'm gonna do 2 more here to do, well, 18 to do another ocean tile, like that. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have enough there. I'm I'm gonna spend 14 right now to get another, let's see, that was 20, right? I need 6. I'm gonna spend 14. That's gonna increase my heat by 1 again. I think we're in pretty good shape here. So that's the end of generation 9. I've screwed this up. I think I have. Maybe at 10. About to enter 11. Boy. I think that's correct. 38 minus 3 is 35. We have 1 plant production. Move this heat, energy. We have 8 and 6 heat. Okay, let's check out our cards. We're going to 11. I think that's correct. All right, so increase your energy production, increase your temperature 1. That is a card I'm going to be able to get behind. Imported nitrogen, raise your terraforming rate and get a bunch of plant. That's a lot of money for that. Decrease. Place the city, decrease your energy, increase your ME. This one, lunar beam. Decrease your ME production 2, but increase your heat and energy. We used it earlier, not gonna worry about it now. I'm gonna pay for this one though. So, let's go through it again here. I have enough for 8, 2, 4, 6. No, I don't. Increase my heat again. We're gonna increase oxygen again. Oops. Oxygen goes up 1, this goes up 1. We have enough for greenery. Oops. So we'll take out a green. Stick it right there. That goes up 1. Get 2 plant. We have enough for an oxygen, an ocean. Those 2 cards. Spend 13 on this card. Increase my energy level to 9, but also increase my temperature by 1. I did the oxygen piece. Right? Yeah, I did that with titanium. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, so this requires a Jovian tag, which I have. Requires 32, but I can pay it with titanium. I gotta pay this with titanium. This is production. These are cards I got for placing that ocean tile over there. So I can't do anything with that. I mean, if I use this right now, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 21. I only have to pay 6 left. Fine. We're doing it. So finally I'm gonna play this card, which increases this by 2 and gives me 4 titanium tags right back. And we're still looking in pretty solid shape. I might not even use that actually. So we're at the end of number 11. Our mega credit production, 45 minus 3 is 42. 42. Our heat production, our energy production is over. Our plant production is at 1. Our energy production is still at 8. No, it's at 9. Forgot 9. If I can get 9 out. Our heat production is at 6. Oops. All right. We're on to number 12. Check out our cards. No. It requires -8 degrees, which we're good. Or warm, replace an ocean tile. And be one less. I don't know. It's not really worth it. Not really worth my time for one less. If I lose this game though by 1 mega credit, we'll know why, because I could have done that one. All right, so let's go through the list. So here's 8. Here's 2, 4, 6, 8. With that, we're increasing our heat production by 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That gives us an ocean tile. There's enough heat in the air, melts polar caps or something, which puts another plant. We're going to use, excuse me, 4 of our energy to increase our oxygen again. We're going to use 12 mega credits again to increase our, or get another ocean out. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. So what are we short on? 1 ocean, just a few heat. And these production cards were huge, especially this ore producer processor. That really, yeah, that was huge. We're at the end of 12. And it's kind of like, I don't know really what to do too much. I'm gonna hold on to these because I can just spend it all in the 14th round and get it all there. So let's see where we're at. I might try to put, place this tile 1 victory point per adjacent city tile. I may try to put these out to gain some extra point. Maybe it's specifically this one. We're gonna see where we're at with everything. So we're at the end of 12. That takes us to 50 minus 3 is 47. 47. Which we have tons of money now. This is kind of insane. I don't think I've won by this much, this easily. I kind of want all those extra cards back here that gave me mega credits, but it's okay. Put that 5 over. Give us another plant production. Gives us 9 energy and 6 heat. All right, I'll tell you what, if there's a tag in here, it gives me some points, I may keep it. Like this one. It's -1. Everything else is a no. I keep that one though. It'll cost me a couple. Let's go through this real quick. So 10, we're gonna get down to 8 to increase that heat again. We're gonna do 5. I'm not even gonna do that. But let's see here. Let me hold off on that one. Well, I'm gonna spend my 12 to get my last ocean. I'll put an ocean tile out and so I put it there so I can get some steel, and that would help pay for one of these a little bit. All right. Sorry, I'm really thinking here. Yeah, we're just gonna let this go to the end, and then I'll just pay for everything that's left based on money-wise, because I kind of want to see where I'm at with the money in order to put some of these out, which is fine, because I'm right there with everything I need. So we're gonna end production there again. How did I get +3? It should be -3. Okay, so 52 minus 3 is 49. Put 50 here, and I have so much money. All right, so another plant tag, which is gonna take care of oxygen. This all gets moved over. I have 9 mega credits for energy, and then I add 6 even more for heat. Any tags that give me some points. Let's see what we got. There. Keeping both those, which will cost me 6. Not sure I'll be able to place them, but we'll see. Oh, my coughing. All right, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is enough to increase my heat 2, which gets us close. This is enough to put out for the last oxygen. I'm sorry, greenery, which I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put it like here, which increases that, gets us there, gets us our terraforming rate. What is it? Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll work on this one first. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 minus 36. Well, actually, hold on. Before I do that, I gotta go ahead and increase this heat by 1. I hate to run out and all of a sudden realize I made a huge mistake. So I've terraformed Mars. Now I'm only looking at points. So if this is 15, 36 minus 15 is 21. So 21. Pay for that, and I'd be able to put that out. And this gives me, down an ocean, gives me 2 cards. Gain 5 plant, or add 4 animal to another card. That would be huge because that actually gives me even more points. I'm gonna add my 4 animals, I guess, to here, I don't know. This one is 16. That increased this 2, increased that 1. Okay, here's 12 for that. This is 16 for this one, which means I can put out this. Places tile 1 victory point per adjacent city. So I'm just gonna place it there. I'm not editing out every one of these coughs, so I apologize for anybody listening. I just have this dry mouth right now. And then 32 for this one, which really doesn't do me a whole lot, but it's 32 gives me an extra victory point. I mean, technically I can increase these, whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, well, I terraformed Mars better than I ever have. The number one thing that helped me was that ore processor and the space mirror. So this one helped me increase the production to make this work really well. The space mirrors and ore production. And then I added this ocean tile one, which helped me put oceans out faster. So, and then at that point, once I got most of that oxygen out, I was able to increase that heat pretty quickly. I had a card in here somewhere to help me increase my heat production a bunch right off the bat. So this is probably one of the easier ones I've done. And I actually thought from the beginning it wasn't going to be that great. So ended it with 56. Let's add up the points that are available. So you go through the cards. Obviously we don't get milestones and awards, but we get, let's see, just count it out, 2. Ooh, hold on, this is per Jovian. Hold on. So I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. All right, so okay, let's go back to this Jovian here. So 1 victory point for each Jovian tag you have. There are 2 if you count this one, so that increases it 2 more. This is 3 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it increases it from 58 to 64. And then this increases it one more because of the, basically you just get one victory point with this next to the city. And then you get victory points for 1, 2, 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3. I got more victory points than I thought I would. All right, so I ended up with 68. It's not my best score. I've had higher scores before, but I definitely never did it so easily to terraform Mars. That one worked really well. I'd like to say the Inventrix thing actually helped, but the corporation didn't matter in this one. It mattered the card I got, those initial cards. And it's such a big factor. You got to know how to play the cards. You got to know how to play, you know, some of the effect of your card, of your corporation against what you have. But if you get the right cards and you play it out right, it really sometimes might not even matter what corporation you have. So anyway, we finished our 5th corporation, which is Inventrix. We're going to do next time our 6th card, our 6th corporation, which is Ecoline. I've played this one before on a solo mission, not videoing it, and I was not successful. But we'll see. We'll see this time. Maybe you'll get the right card sets and see if maybe we can terraform it. So thanks for watching, who did, and please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out and helps me justify keeping doing these videos. So at this point, I'm just doing it kind of for fun. Thank you. Have a good day.